All right, this is The Lightning Thief, chapters 12 to 22, comprehension test. Number 1, what motivates Grover to want to find Pan when no one else has been able to do it for 2,000 years? A, he wants to be a hero. B, he's sad about all the pollution on Earth. C, he wants to find his father. D, he wants to bring back his uncle Ferdinand. Number 2, who did Percy see in his dream, and where was this person? A, Chiron at Camp Half-Blood. B, Medusa at the pit. C, the Minotaur in the underworld. D, his mom in the underworld. Number 3, how does Percy finally convince Annabeth that they should work together? A, he makes her feel badly about insulting Poseidon. B, he asks her nicely to work together. C, he asks if their parents ever worked together. D, he tells her they are in danger if they don't work together. Number 4, how does Percy hope to survive his jump into the Mississippi River? A, he hopes Annabeth and Grover will save him. B, he asks Poseidon to help him. C, he doesn't think he will survive. D, he hopes that if he finds his sword in the water, it will save him. Number 5, what was surprising about Percy's fall from the St. Louis Arch? A, it didn't kill him. B, he didn't get wet in the water. C, he could breathe underwater. D, all of the above. Number 6, what message did the woman under the water deliver to Percy? A, his mother may be alive. B, he needed to travel to Santa Monica, California. C, he should not trust the gifts he will get on his quest. D, all of the above. Number 7, on page 226, what can you infer when it says, the waitress swallowed, then left with the gold? A, she is thirsty. B, she is hungry. C, she is scared of Ares. D, she is angry that they paid with drachmas. Number 8, who did Ares bring to the water park on a date? A, Hephaestus. B, Athena. C, Apollo. D, Aphrodite. Number 9, why does Annabeth not live with her father and his new family? A, he doesn't love her. B, she attracts monsters, which puts the stepkids at risk. C, her stepmother wants her father all to herself. D, she has a bad temper and fights with them. Number 10, why is it that Percy understands what the zebra is saying? A, Grover taught him how to speak to the animals. B, his father Poseidon created horses, which are related to zebras. C, the zebras speak Greek, which is easier for Percy to understand. D, he's only imagining that he understands them. Number 11, as Percy, Grover, and Annabeth try to understand Percy's dream, they suspect A, that Hades had someone else steal the lightning bolt, but he didn't bring it to him. B, that Percy's mom is in the pit calling him to get the bolt. C, that the Furies were looking for the bolt when they asked, where is it? D, both A and C. Number 12, what did Annabeth mean on page 273 when she said, no gift comes without a price? A, he should save enough money to pay the Nereid for the pearls later. B, he will owe someone a favor or will have to pay for the gift in some way. C, he just doesn't know how much money the pearls will cost yet. D, he will have to pay for the pearls in drachmas before the quest ends. Number 13, why did Grover tell Charon that they had drowned in a bathtub? A, they wanted the guard to feel sorry for them. B, They could only enter the underworld if they were dead. C. They were testing Charon to see if he really knew them. D. None of the above. Number 14. What lesson did Percy learn in this chapter? A. He's bad at making plans. B. Everyone, even monsters, need attention every so often. C. Annabeth was a friend to Cerberus. And D. Annabeth missed her home. Number 15. What were Percy's two requests for Hades? A. Return the Master Bolt and let them take it back to Mount Olympus. B. Return the Master Bolt and give back his mother. C. Return the Master Bolt and the Helm of Darkness. D. Return the lightning bolt and start a war. Number 16. When Percy finds the Master Bolt in his backpack, Hades accuses him of A. Trying to start a war. B. Using it to make a deal for his mom. C. Using it to help his father. D. Using it to trade for the Helm of Darkness. Number 17. What does it mean on page 321 when Percy says somebody framed him? A. Someone tricked him. B. Someone made it look like he stole the Master Bolt and Helm of Darkness. C. Someone took a picture of him and hung it on the wall. D. Someone followed him. Number 18. Annabeth told Percy, even strength has to bow to wisdom sometimes. How was this shown in the battle with Ares? A. Percy had to bow down to Ares in the battle. B. Percy's idea to use the water helped him to beat Ares despite his strength. C. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, helped Percy defeat Ares. D. Ares was stronger than Percy and therefore would win in any battle. Number 19. Why is Percy concerned about flying back to New York? A. He has always had a fear of flying. B. He is afraid that Zeus will strike down their plane because he's angry with Poseidon. C. He is afraid they won't get there in time for summer solstice. D. He is concerned about bringing Grover, a satyr, on an airplane. Number 20. How does Zeus plan to repay Percy for bringing him the lightning bolt? A. He's going to save his mother. B. He's going to help Grover get a searcher's license. C. He's going to allow him to live. D. He's going to help him find the Helm of Darkness. 21. How did Hades repay Percy for having the Helm of Darkness returned to him? A. He protected him from being killed. B. He told Zeus to spare his life. C. He sent his mother back home. D. He let Annabeth and Grover leave the underworld. 22. Why were Clarice and her cabin mates angry at Percy? A. They didn't want him to succeed on his quest. B. Clarice was still angry about the bathroom incident. C. Percy made Ares look bad. D. They wanted to be the ones to find the Master Bolt. Number 23. What part of the prophecy was Percy unsure about whether it came true or not? A. You shall go west and face a god who has turned. B. You shall find what was stolen and see it safely return. C. You shall be betrayed by one who calls you friend. D. You shall fail to save what matters most in the end. 24. The prophecy said you will be betrayed by one who calls you friend. Who was the friend who betrayed Percy? A. Ares. B. Annabeth. C. Luke. D. Grover. 25. What decision must Percy make? A. Whether to go on a quest or refuse it. B. Whether to stay at Camp Half-Blood year-round or only for the summer. C. Whether to face his father or not. D. Whether to face Hades or not.